Hey, I'm Corry, and right now you're watching Hollywire.
Hollywire, what is up? We have Corry in the Hollywire studio. Welcome in.
How you doing? It's good to be back.
I have to say I'm quite excited to interview you. I've been listening to your music, in all honesty, for quite some time. So I want to play a game if you're down to play.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so we're going to play a game, Finish the Phrase. I can't leave my house without.
I don't have a lot of stuff on me, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't like stuff in my pockets.
Very light.
I'm very, very light, yeah, because I always lose stuff, do you know what I mean?
Oh, shoot.
But yeah, essentials is obviously AirPods, you know, my phone, obviously my keys, maybe my shades. That's it, really.
Yeah, all right. Your most embarrassing moment was when?
Oh, most embarrassing moment. Let me have a think. The one that sticks out in my mind straight away is like every DJ knows when there's a technical issue during a set, because that's bad. Like, it's the worst feeling because like the crowd don't know what's going on. They just think that you've messed up. And yeah, I remember once I was DJing in Greece, right? And I had like a residency there every summer, and the club was packed. But this club, they had electricity issues basically. And I always felt like I was walking on thin ice when I was DJing, because I just knew any moment this place was just going to cut off.
Yeah.
And it happened quite often, but I remember every time I just died inside.
I feel happiest when
I'm DJing.
Okay.
100% easy.
My guilty pleasure is?
It's not really a guilty pleasure, but I have found one thing that I like doing now is I'm getting into bubble baths.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a guilty
treat
pleasure
yourself.
though, but like, yeah, I found that that's the only way for me to like switch off and wind down now.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I've started buying like all the smelly salts. I feel like I'm getting old saying this,
You're
but
getting
yeah.
fancy.
Yeah.
Love that. My favorite on-stage moment was when?
Okay, first one that comes to mind is Ushuaia Ibiza last summer.
Okay.
Supported David Guetta. And this was my first time playing Ushuaia, which is, you know, back last year was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm playing Ushuaia in Ibiza. And I played just before David, and I finished my set on Bed, which is our song that we have together. And then David came out, and we were in the DJ box together, and he like, you know, had his arm around me with Bed playing and the crowd going mad. And I think at that moment I was like, this is crazy. Like, I'm standing next to one of my idols at Ushuaia, playing the record that we released together, and everyone's singing it back. That is
like a surreal moment.
Big moment, yeah. So that's the first one. There's so many though, do you know what I mean? But that one sticks out.
Nice. And then what is on your bucket list? What are you wanting to really hit within the next few years?
Definitely want to get to South America.
Okay.
I haven't played in like, you know, Argentina, Brazil, you know, these sort of places down South America. But I've seen how good the parties are, and I see the videos on social media of other DJs playing there. So fingers crossed I get down there. I would love to experience that and check out the culture as well.
Yeah.
And another one is playing in Asia, but I am actually going to Tokyo on New Year's Eve. So we just got that book. So yeah, that's definitely a big bucket list box tick there.
That would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
My goodness. You have a new song that just came out, Lionheart, correct? So tell me, I'm really curious to know what the creative process is for you when you make your music.
Yeah, well, so Lionheart is my new single with Tom Grennan. First of all, like, Tom was somebody that I wanted to work with for a long time. Like, he's been killing it, you know, having like hits after hits, and we crossed paths at a concert that we were both at about a year ago. And you know, one of those people you just meet and click instantly.
Yeah.
Like, it's like someone that I knew from like school or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, we just got on so well, and it was like so easy. And we were like, bro, let's just get in the studio. We got to make one together. And he just released his track with Calvin Harris, which was like a big hit, By Your Side. So he'd done a dance record, because that's not really his genre, but he'd done a dance record. So he wanted to obviously do another one. He enjoyed it, and he likes like dipping in and out of other genres. So yeah, we got in the studio, and for me, like, I wanted to make a record that felt like a big anthem, sort of a big room record built for like the main stages, for big festival moments. You know, I think the timing for this record was actually perfect though. It feels like, for me, sort of the right time to bring it out, like post-summer, sort of wrapping up festival season, and yeah, and it's been great working with Tom, and I'm just happy to finally get this track out to the world now.
Yeah, well, I want to know, so I have to read it because I don't know the lyrics verbatim, but the lyrics in the song, one of it says, I want to know what it feels like to wake up like a child, I want to know what it feels like to be fearless like a Lionheart. So for you, when do you feel most fearless?
When do I feel most fearless? Do you know what? I feel like when I'm performing, when I'm DJing, that feeling I get of like adrenaline is when I feel like that sort of empowerment that like, I thrive off it. I love those big pressure moments, and this song definitely does make you feel like that sort of like inspired, motivated feeling, and I hope that resonates with other people as well. I want this song, I want people to like play this song when they go to the gym, you know what I mean? I want people to like really just feel, amazing energy when they hear it, and like I mentioned before, I can't wait to start really playing this out in a live environment, performing with Tom as well. We've done a few sort of like performances of it together, and when he performs it live and we're together, this is a sort of record that would rock an arena. So
all right, Hollywire, well, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you later. Bye.